Dallas has really had a great tournament.
Yes, she has.
Accelerated through at the end and got,
hardly been able to walk at times, but she still has managed to hit some pressure shots when she needed to.
She had some late games the other day, but no, she had really important match win today over Wendy.
That's interesting. Both balls I've hoofed off to offside, but black came off red, didn't it?
That's right. Yeah, black is not an offside ball.
And Jeff is just telling him that, I think.
Yeah. So black is legal.
Oh.
And so Duncan
go back over there with that.
So Duncan's dropped a bit of focus.
Yeah, and it wasn't the border ball either, was it?
No,
yeah,
it
that's
wasn't.
about
Yeah,
right.
no,
That's pretty much right.
That's pretty good.
Put it. Yeah. We could do a video replay, of course.
No, wait for something exciting. So Phil Drew's still pacing up and down on the sidelines. The New Zealand manager. He's hands in his pockets.
He's a good manager, isn't he?
He's a very good manager. Yeah.
Yes.
Just having a dig at AQ for the Australian manager there. So for those playing at home, it's she's just taken the earbuds out of her ear. She's decided to stop listening to us.
She's turning around now because there's about a 15-second delay, isn't there?
There she goes. Which finger was that, Anne? And Judy Wembridge with a jump shot.
Yeah, side style.
Well done,
jump
Judy.
Shot has made hoop 7
she
to trail 4-3.
And that's a good.
Well, black is behind the hoop, so that's not getting down there anytime soon.
Oh, it's a fantastic shot by Judy because that's a jump shot attempt at the same hoop in the first game. Unfortunately, it was a bit longer and didn't quite get there, and that turned it over in the first game. It allowed Sonia to get to 4-3 first. So really good exercising the demons there, getting a nice jump shot at hoop 7.
And having said that, black
bring
has
herself back in,
gone through the hoop and got most of the way down to the next hoop anyway. So, damn.
So hopefully that gives Judy an extra leg and gets her going there.
Oh well, maybe judging by that, that's gone into the shadow of the hoop. Now, if we look at the hoop in front of us, the shadow of the hoop there is almost straight out. So I reckon yellow is right in front, maybe about 6 inches out from, and for a chance to level the game over there.
So Anne Quinn's just asked me to do another shout out to Wilma Bath. So apparently she's still watching at home. So we'll keep updating on Judy's game, Wilma. So
she just wants you to keep you talking about other things,
hopefully,
other than Anne as manager.
Hopefully you haven't had a break for lunch yet. So it's but no, there's a lot of people supporting at home. A lot of people you wouldn't expect learning about live stream for the first time, and hope they're all enjoying it and sticking with us to the end, and hopefully to a playoff.
Yes. That's another good ball down from Judy over there in the distance on court 5.
So 4-2's a strong spot here for Ned. Duncan.
Sonia over on court 5 has managed to play black and clear the yellow from right in front of the hoop. So yellow obviously will be coming back, but I guess a lot of it, again, it's a long way away, whether blue and red are actually
red's a runner.
Wide.
So
red is a runner, but is blue wide from it.
Now I've got Judy's going to score that hoop. Red hoop, Judy. Lock it in. That's it. We'll come back in 20 minutes and let you know how.
That's a bit harsh.
Oh. No, they've been playing really well. They've been hitting each other. There's been a couple of hoop misses, but the roqueing, mainly because they're playing a little bit tentative. They're just pushing each other a few metres apart. So
blue must be open on red because she's taking no time over lining this up.
It is inviting the return roquet all the time. They're just not getting that distance. But I mean, they're both great players. Yeah. They can both hit the ball. But obviously sensing the occasion and how important it is.
And there's Ed sensing the occasion and running that hoop as well.
Ned is just nailing it now. He wants to. He wants to be a Fletcher.
He's put the adoption papers in,
Yes, he's him and Malcolm. They want to be doubles pair for Australia again. Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of love. But I think the girls knocked them out last time they went into the doubles GC pairing. Last time in the Nationals a few years ago.
The girls
was,
being Anne and Wendy.
I think, knocked the boys out. They were all, as they went on to win a national title before going to England for Tier 2. That's about 3 years ago. Of course, Australia are back in Tier 1, and we'll be joining these guys in New Zealand in January next year for the World Teams Championships in New Zealand. So Nelson,
team of 4, 2 reserves, and we have well, we haven't announced it, but we have a squad of 12.
Yeah, so Australia's got a squad together, and we'll be semi-practicing for it already with.
Well, this is technically
this stuff.
This is its own event, but it's also the first practice for that, if you like.
And it'd be great for Ned to get up here, make a good statement, and make a good case for
inclusion. Yes,
remaining in the team, and obviously being a premier player for Australia as well. The win here definitely keeps his rankings in the top 2 or 3 players in Australia.
Being a is it viticulture student?
Viticulturist, yeah.
He would enjoy going to New Zealand.
He would, yep.
Checking out all the wineries.
Down in Nelson, we're not too far away. You fly. Oh, Duncan's with a nice hit there.
Yeah.
So Ned with a long range clearance, yellow and blue, to try and steal this hoop back for red. Duncan just putting maximum distance, and quite happy that Ned doesn't have a maximum distance hoop shot this time, just a maximum distance.
Judy Wembridge has just run the 8th hoop, get it back to 4-4 over there.
So with red, was it with red?
That was the red, yes.
Oh,
you called it. You called it. Oh, it was a little while ago, but it wasn't the 20 minutes that you speculated on.
Was it the same rotation or?
No.
Okay. So, all right. So that's probably tied that game up over there. Is it 4-all?
4-all, yeah.
So come on, Judy. Judy's making a big comeback now. She can. She's feeding off the Kiwi crowd. She can.
Well, Sonia's first ball over to the next hoop though is pretty much perfect.
Yeah, but come on, Judy Wembridge. Let's get some more hoops. Let's take that one to a decider. So Duncan just checking the hoops again. He's been doing that a little bit this game. He wasn't doing it so much earlier in the week. Just continue his process.
Court 4 is populated by the 2 managers, wandering around in different states of distress.
And Duncan's got that one. Nice easy hoop there. So still 5-3 to Australia, and Ned with a great chance to turn the long corner and get to that all-important 6 hoop.
Coming into that fast patchwork rolls over away from the hoop, but
he's done that
it's
perfect.
allowed for that beautifully this time.
He's just gone a little bit further back and stayed off the glassy bit and pulled up in a nice bit of green grass there.
And the black is slightly past halfway, but it was legally placed there. So.
Yeah, so black really needs to push red. Red's a hoop running ball, so he's in his stance for a clearance on red. Nice and smooth, and he's got the cut on that. Great shot. So keeps black in a hoop running position and pops Ned on the side boundary there.
Sonia's had first look at 9 over on court 5 and rejected to the left again.
So that does leave Judy with a hoop shot potential.
Definitely a hoop shot. Bit of a wide double of hoop and black. Don't think it's in and off.
Whether she's taking the hoop or just pushing
it's another
black
nice
away,
shot by Ed.
sure.
He's got the weight now.
Yeah, he's got the strut, standing tall.
Got the strut.
Little peacock, he's ready to go. And Judy shoots.
Well, she's hit the middle of the hoop, but it's not like that and spat around the corner.
The team manager's just responding quite amicably, just as Judy turned around to see Andy with her hands in the air. And pulled him back in a pocket, just not to let the emotion show to the players. It's sort of
just glaring this way now, but I hope that's watching the game and not at us.
She was quite happy to jump around when she didn't think Judy was looking at her. And So doing the right thing, just...
Oh, Duncan's come in very nice. That's a block, I think.
Duncan's ready to crunch that yellow ball. So not much Ned can do here other than hit blue away and hope black can't run. So, so he's done that. And now Duncan with the shot on hoop or yellow.
Well, will he be less interested in the hoop with red having gone off live down there, legal down
he's
there?
got a... No, I don't think he's too
probably
worried
not.
about that.
Probably not.
He needs hoops, but he might be interested in getting a nice little stun shot. He might feel he can hold position, but most of the Kiwi guys have been going for hoop in this situation, so we'll see what he's lining up for.
Yeah, it's hard to tell from here, isn't it? But I have a feeling it's hoop. And it was, and he's missed left up right.
So this would be...
I'm sure Ed would like to take 2 hoops in one shot here and go out on a high and shout the bar.
Well, he's still a poor student, Marty, so I don't think he's shouting the bar. He might be shouting at the bar, but... yeah, 6 is great. So got that hoop, so puts good pressure on. Red is a live ball.
No legs at all on that shot.
Onside ball.
Hoop widened up when it saw the ball coming.
He's telling Duncan what to do with his black straight away. And yeah, Duncan, I think you can sense, you can see in the body language at the moment, he's just shaking it off.
Just a little flat. Yeah.
Duncan has come back from much worse situations before. He's classically was the last game to finish 4 years ago in Nelson, and came back from a long way back to win the game, win the match, and win the test match for New Zealand last time. So it literally came down to the last hoop, last game, last match on the last day, and Duncan was the one with ice in his veins who did it for New Zealand on that day. So hopefully Judy can stand up and do it for Australia today. And because it looks like Ned's got this pretty much wrapped up.
Yeah, it's a nice blue though.
Oh yeah, no, Duncan's still playing good shots. Ned's
just died.
Ned is,
excuse me, just died up the hill there again. And that little left-hand trail.
So different format this time to last time. So shorter test matches, a day and a half test matches, and slightly different format. So only counting matches this time, not not hoops and games. It's so it introduces the playoff element, which I quite like. That's a bit of pressure on, and
it's always good to like things when you're the reserve.
Well, I especially like it because it might be our only chance this time, is getting into the playoff now. So it's
okay. We're still contesting hoop 9 on court 5. So Judy has had a good block ball that was in good position, but she's been cleared twice, which has sucked blue and black to the wrong side of the hoop, but Judy is obviously on boundaries.
So Ned just plays in there to get his ball into a scoring position. So Duncan obviously running a little bit long, but maybe intentionally, just covering the front, but maybe not because red's there as a good crunch on black. So it probably was a, I don't think he really wanted black there. So blue really needs to do something with yellow now.
Well, that light tower over there between us and hoop 5 obscured the yellow ball, so it was only one of Judy's balls was on the boundary, the other one was actually hanging around nearby.
A good spot.
Oh, relatively good spot to get in front and wire from one of the 2 balls.
So Duncan's only taken a small bit of relief there, not as much as he has been. And he's obviously pretty happy though. He's taking the shot through on yellow and gets that
bobbled a bit, but he hit it
pretty well. There's a few claps from the Kiwi contingent on court 4. They sort of parked themselves halfway between the 2 games, and it's like a tennis match. Head goes right, head goes left, head goes right, head goes left. So they keep turning around on the spot. And yeah, Ned takes the black ball, probably dragged up a little bit further than he wanted, but he's straight on the hoop, and that could end up being a hoop running shot. Game and match winning shot.
Indeed. It's been very close every day. And this has been pretty much the pattern each day, hasn't it? Although it's been very, very close. It's been New Zealand just a little bit in front, and we're
Catching
just digging
up all the
in
time.
to catch up. Yeah.
So we got the sprint on early today, but yeah, a lot of the game started getting bogged down, and New Zealand have come back very strong to take the lead. So Duncan's still struggling a bit with the pace. He's overhit a few now. So ends tight managers walking off expressly to the club room, so Judy must have asked for something.
Yep. Well, hopefully, hopefully something she needs desperately, not just asking a friend to go away.
And Phil Drew's gone across and had a quick word to Sonia, obviously double checking that she was right, didn't need anything. So the managers trying to outdo each other.
Yep. Managers match. Oh, nice shot. Judy's played yellow in, cleared blue, and I think may have got a wire.
So
blue through
Judy's looking
at red.
She's looking very strong on hoop 9 with a red ball. So Judy might be getting that hoop 9 with red to take the lead for the first time this game. And that would be 3 hoops in a row, Marty, if she gets that one.
That would be.
So back on the main one here, Duncan does have 2 in front, but Black is not really a runner, and he doesn't really want to leave Ned with a jump shot. So Black through on yellow, and then we'll see Ned firing yellow straight back at hoop and ball for perhaps the win.
So Sonia's blue wasn't wide from red. She's gone out very gently and missed between hoop and ball.
So Duncan's hoping to get the wire there. So he's got the spot lined up. He's rushed over there to get the ball. Obviously thinking that's going to be a critical spot for Ned not able to run the hoop. But blue is open, yellow and blue.
Judy probably was in a position to jaws that ball and tried to make the hoop, and it's very close in. It's popped off the right hand upright and sat back left of centre of the hoop. I still think it's a runner or at least a jawser, but
still in the box
giving Black the chance to have a ping.
Sonia has to steal it from her.
Yes. And I think yellow's open here on blue, isn't it, with Ned?
Yeah, yellow's got blue, but I think.
So are we calling that he manages to somehow miss blue and run the hoop for the big win and carry on for the finish?
Well, I think he'd like that. But no, Duncan was very precise on.
It's looking good on the screen now that I look at it.
Yeah, he was very precise at the spot, because I think he's eager to find the spot that was wide on the hoop.
But I don't know what Sonia did with Black over there. She might have tried the hoop and she's rejected again.
So got the blue ball in the guts. So we'll have a few more goes here.
Yep. So, oh, come on! Judy's put the second runner in yellow, and Sonia's attempted to clear it with blue, and pounded yellow into the upright of the hoop, where it's rejected backwards about 2 yards, and her blue ball has rolled up behind it and gone in the jaws.
Yep. So we might need a jump shot from Judy to stay in that match over there. She's trying to rattle.
It looks like she's
the blue ball out first.
Red is very close, probably what, 6 inches, 9 inches from blue, and so maybe try to rattle it out somehow.
She'll try and rattle it out first. It's very close that she's getting the referee in to make sure she doesn't double tap or do anything too crazy.
He's got the telescopic thing out.
But yellow is technically a jumper, I think, for
Sonia's
Judy's distance.
Sonia can't help herself. She's on the line of the shot. She's squatted down on the boundary and having a good look at it.
Yep. And everyone's, all the Kiwis are squatting. We got.
Yep.
He's a Edmund's down, Ellie's down.
It's not Edmund, is it? Who was that? With the white cap. That's George, isn't it?
George was wearing white pants.
Really?
It's hard to tell. Maybe
It's
it's
not
George.
It's not Edmund. That's definitely George. He's allowed to take his white pants off. You don't change into black ones.
Oh, that's right. So, to be fair, they are quite far away. So.
Or the white pants turn black over distance.
Definitely not Edmund because
he's just
jumped
appeared
up at
here
the bottom of the court,
screen
so,
here, yes, with Felix, and they're heading up there to join the posse.
So
the OCD person in me was a bit concerned before they were lined up and they weren't in high order. So it's going to confuse things even more. All right, so what the hell happened there? Red has managed to get blue out about a yard and a half backwards.
But it's still a runner.
And still a runner, yes.
But yellow was also a runner.
Without a fault being committed.
But I think
is that John Vandertaal being the referee there? Picking up his markers and taking his telescopic thing and going.
So using maximum court here, these guys. Duncan's first one to come back in again.
It's not bad, but it's going to kick left.
It's going to kick right to left, yeah.
That's no runner there. Control only.
Yeah, black might be able to bunt blue up. Red just comes across. So yellow is looking in good spot, and that's a good spot by red. So it means black can't take on red.
Yep.
So black might only really have to.
Alison Sharp's joining us up here. We have a cavalcade of stars we've had up here today. You keep talking, I can't hear you through this thing, Alison. I can only hear Chris. He's like the voice of reason in my head.
So I'll do the words and Alison will do the mouth. Is that?
That's it. Yeah. Yeah.
So Duncan's just playing it up. He's.
Yep.
I think I would have come through on the other side just to stop.
Hey, Alison.
Shot through the hoop.
Yep. If you're going to stand there. Oh, thanks. Can't see the other court through your head.
So, yeah, back on as Ned lines up for this shot, back on the other court. Although Sonia did have that blue ball, which Judy rattled out in a hoop running position, she did decide to paddle Judy away. She decided not to take on the hoop.
Yep.
And that's fair enough. She's done that a lot this week.
They're going to start again.
So Ned, with his extended sort of concentration here, is lining up for the hoop shot for the win.
And a few spits on the hands this time as well.
He wants to finish this game now.
Well, we'll get a good look at the line.
He wants to create a new nickname for himself.
Oh yeah, what's that going to be?
I don't know. Splatter. Alright, so no real harm there because blue can't really score, so blue's only really hitting the red, and Ned will line up for another shot at victory shortly.
We scared Alison off quick.
And yep, Duncan just getting him nicely in the centre still, so he's not getting too emotive just yet.
Well, again, down here, corner 4.
He's having a little bit of
probably the big double of black and hoop. He likes the big shots. He's got the big shot.
He's got the big shot that he wants. So Duncan just having a little bit of interplay there with Edmund on the side court. So boys from the same club.
Ashburton. Correct?
Oh,
no idea.
Somewhere over the ditch, Marty. I'm not too sure. So red plays through. And
misses black and almost gets the hoop.
So Duncan breathes easy for a bit longer. The boys are both checking the line to see whether red's gone over as potentially an offside ball.
Oh, I think it may have.
So Ned's saying no.
No. Okay. Well, we'd have it on video.
Well,
go to the VAR review.
So that hoop has been hit a few times by the boys, so Duncan just asking for it to be knocked down again. So Jeff Young sprinting into position for a bit of tappy tap. Yeah, you can see the hoop moved down quite a bit. That's,
it surely did.
It's starting to get buried, so hopefully doesn't come into play too much if they come back to hoop 13. And Duncan with the score. So all the Kiwis up, letting Duncan know that they're all behind him, even though they're nowhere near him. They're all off watching Sonia. So Edmund, the only one really hanging out in Duncan's camp at the moment.
Yeah, he's found the only piece of shade there as well. A thin bit from the light tower.
And yeah, Captain Felix coming over to join Edmund on the side, watching on Bicky. Bicky, their Kiwi champion. It's amazing that Duncan's still in his 20s. It feels like he's been around for so long. It's and the boys are just playing in.
Yep.
So yellow going a bit long has allowed Duncan to do that.
Red's just going to go right in. Very nice. Very nice.
So put the pressure on the shot now.
New Zealand entourage on court 4, just spinning around in circles, watching each shot there.
That's it. Well, it is getting quite tight. It's been very steady, so Ned's taking the bait ball by the looks of it. He's going to push black, which will leave blue with either a hoop shot or the red. So we'll see what Duncan's got the appetite for, whether he's going to take the blue through the hoop to steal it, or whether he's just going to push red along and try and maintain control and set a base to try and win the next 3 hoops and finish off the match.
Yes.
So Sonia and Judy still battling over hoop 9.
Yeah, not a lot's changed. There's no obvious runners. Yellow is close-ish and
blue's played in,
so a yard and a half. And blue's played in.
Red's about 6 yards from the hoop, so whether she's taking the 6-yard hoop shot on.
It looks like it. It doesn't look like she's looking at blue at all.
Judy's had enough. She's starting to go, no, I'm going to...
she's cranking the swing up a bit more.
Yeah, a lot of players would just paddle the blue away, which is what they've been doing for quite a while. But she takes on the hoop and she's got it.
Made it. Yes, very nice.
And Quinn, the manager's got
Quinn,
two hands
delighted.
up.
She almost did a star jump then.
And here's Duncan. He looks like he's taking on the hoop the way he's lining up.
Yep.
So this is a do or die hoop here. And he's just rattled off, so he knows that. You can see he's...
I think that Ed's got this now.
And this will be a match point to Australia with the red ball. And
heaps more pressure on Judy and Sonia.
Looks like, well, thankfully Judy's got the lead.
She's now
before
5-4. Before that happens, yes.
Before it all gets announced that it comes down to her and her game. So
and hoop 10 black was first up, and it's gone a little.
Well done, Ned Wilson. Yep. So the little Wolverine pup's done it for Australia. He's got a match point, taking on big scalp there with Duncan. Yep. So he'll really enjoy that. And
everybody's coming over to congratulate respective players. Or commiserate respective players.
Yeah, they've done enough. So
look out! I've got the slapping going on here.
Yeah,
it could be an injury, but it's too late for the reserve.
Well, it keeps the... I nearly nobbled him last night. We played a game of Mercy, as I said before.
Yeah,
and
you've already said that, yeah.
I know. I just want to repeat it.
Yeah. Well, you do, usually.
So, Here comes Aussie captain coming out to help.
Yes,
so
and there's Terry, who was so desperate to get away. Hopkins still here. He is bright yellow top.
So they're all, yeah, pretty happy there. But there's still a lot of work to be done for Australia. And if Judy does manage to get this match up in the top corner, they've all got to.
Well, of course, and that's only game. That's
do.
only game 2, of course, as well. So
that's a whole other game. So
that's right. So that's a long potential.
So I guess we'll find
break
out
before we need to find out if we have a playoff for a potentially long afternoon. And
so I'll find out what's going to happen with commentary, because we'll probably just flick back over to Croquet Scores commentary on that last match that's in the far corner.
Yeah. I don't think the live streaming boys get paid overtime, do they?
Well, not the best vision out there at the minute, is it, Marty? So, so all right, we'll have to find out what's happening, and you might need to jump back onto Croquet Scores, and I'll finish a commentary through that.
Yeah. So we're not entirely sure on whether, because that's way too far away from us to cover. Find out if that does become a win or a tie, then there'll be a playoff this afternoon. Yeah, there will be. Yeah. That's probably it, really, I suppose. I'll find Jim to send him. Yeah, because we're going to have so much trouble trying to. Yeah. Yeah, you really can't get much, can you, James? Nah, behind there. Even if you move a lot, yeah, it's completely different. If I move, you have to come pretty far. Is it still? You still won't get the corner. Yeah, I'll lose the left. Even if you're here, you still miss out. Yeah. It'll still be an issue. So wait, what do we have to do? We have to win over there, and there's no playoff? No, New Zealand has to win. Oh, New Zealand has to win. Yep. NZ has to win, so that's Samoan, whatever it is. What? It's 4-5. Australia's in the Yeah, so if NZ wins, there's no playoffs.
Anderson
Get over
cracks
Anderson.
all the way back in,
It
does.
is.
And he's locked in, but what a goal!
Inundated. So popular.
We've got a wide that's sort of between there. Obviously, big seating areas are going to mask it. But if you, yeah, whenever you want to get started. Yeah, sure. Whenever you want to get started, just tell me. I'll just keep on our other wire.
Okay, so we're back on, got a wide shot coming over to the Judy game there, so we'll try and keep the commentary going a little bit longer for you guys at home. So Judy is game down, this is game 2, and she is 5-4 up in this game. So we've just come back with, as you can see, all the balls around Sonia's feet there, around hoop 10, and obviously a much needed win for Australia after Ned Wilson there has taken Duncan in the match to give Australia a bit of hope there and keep our chances alive for a playoff this afternoon. So Sonia just tried to come across the front of the hoop there and block Judy out. Judy just debating whether to jump or stun black, leaving yellow to stun blue, which has been what's been happening most of the day. So Judy's just put black on the back boundary there. So Wilmer, if you're watching at home, I'm sure you'll be happy that the cameras are now facing Judy. And a lot of Judy's family have been watching the feed and making comments on My Sport Live and the live streaming. So a lot of the team now just sitting around. It's out of their control. Everyone's done their jobs this morning. It just comes down to this one match, which invariably happens, and same thing happened last time 4 years ago, where it was the final match of the final day. As we mentioned before, it came down to the final hoop, which for New Zealand, Duncan ran and won the day for Kiwi. So Judy now with the stun on blue, and she does that well. So she's held good position, and you can hear the claps there from the crowd. You'll probably start hearing now every shot. It'll be a tennis match of claps, Australia versus New Zealand on the clapping, so which often happens at this stage. Everyone can feel the tension and they're trying to support their teammates. Some of the players like the attention more than others. Obviously Ned very happy with the crowd there earlier. Not too sure how Judy feels about all eyes on her. Sonia seems to like the crowd. She's had the crowd watching her quite a bit this week, and obviously the sound of claps means Sonia did get the return roquet, and now Judy with a stun on black to keep the rotation going. So red coming through on black ball, and there it goes. So you can see the black ball moving on your screen there. She's hit that quite firmly, and that's a great shot by Judy. She's run a little bit far away from the hoop for the run, but she's got a whole lot of the black and really going to force Sonia really just to come back. There's no hoop shot available to her. the camera guys here are just trying to doctor up some extra camera work to maybe get us a tighter shot, just in case this game does go to a third deciding game. They of course won't move the game to the closer courts. They'll play out the full match on court 5 up there in the far corner. And much better scenery than the construction site that we've had most of the day. So Judy just rolls in with yellow. You can see it's just come past the hoop there. And the hoop is quite hard to see with these quadways because without the white, but the hoop is pretty much directly above the black ball. You might just be able to make out the red top of hoop 3 there, but pretty much, as you see on the screen, just slightly to the right of the black ball. And so Sonia is, so black's not actually a runner, so Sonia's on a very long line up at the moment with black through, blue through, sorry. Not sure which ball she's aiming for. She's just standing around the shelter at the moment. So just to the right, just off the screen on the right hand side. She's not over the ball, she's just still standing back. So maybe black is a runner and she's taking on the blue on red shot, which be a pretty good shot. It's about 9-10 yards. But the courts, court 5 is actually pretty good. So 5 and 6 on the left-hand side of the screen are actually a lot better than 9 and 10, which they've been using as the other outside courts. If we do get to a playoff today, court 9 will be used, even though it's probably not the better one, mainly because it's better for the cameras. So we should be able to give you coverage of almost all 5 games this afternoon. So blue in the end has decided just to come in and get on the line right in front of the hoop. It has left red with a shot at black to deny a shot on goal. So Judy's lining up for a nice roquet here. And she's just walked off it. She's just double checking. Is black a runner? Is it not? And she's coming back. She's probably going to make the same assessment, same shot she did before. She's just doing a little double check there. So you might lose vision for a few seconds here, or different vision. They're just repositioning a camera so we can get a little bit tighter in on the action up there on court 5. So Judy's decided to take the blue ball, so she's obviously made the assessment that black is not as good a runner as we think from up here, and she's just removed the blue, which was a definite runner. So just removing the danger ball and putting the pressure on Sonia to take a harder shot on goal. So she's missed a few that have been on the angles, as a lot of the players have once it's got a little bit angly. Yeah, for whatever reason, the hoop ground, they have been rejecting quite a bit. So Sonia just tries to put it in the jaws and force Judy on a jump shot, but it's hit the front leg and just paddled over. But it's probably not too disastrous for her because I think it has still held on yellow's line. So black is not a runner, but it's definitely blocking yellow at the moment. So from that camera angle, black looks awesome, but it is definitely to the left of the hoop. So Judy needs to deal with it, I think. So she can't really get wide from it or anything. So you get a nice tight camera shot there on Judy now. And yep, so she's hit the red, has bounced off the leg, but it has spat to the left. So definitely still not a runner, but close in front there. And you can see the blue ball close to yellow there now, and red a little bit further off to the right of the screen. So has been the case of this ladies match this afternoon. There's been a lot of balls within that 5-6 yard radius of the hoop, but not a lot really getting in there for a decent hoop shot. So yep, Sonia's just going to come across and put the pressure on Judy's Roquet again. But it does allow Judy to also come in with the red ball, and eventually, hopefully, yellow on blue to clear. So she's just played the ball now. Should be hitting your screen shortly, and she's tried to get in behind the blue so black can't hit it, and she just dropped it ever so short. So Sonia does have a nice easy shot black on red here, just to keep two in front. She can't really protect yellow on blue, but she's looking at it. She likes the blue hoop shot, so she's obviously in two minds now. She does need the score to stop this from going to a deciding match. And yeah, it looks like she's chasing yellow now to put maximum distance on Judy. And so she's got that yellow right in the corner, and Judy just retrieving the ball. So it doesn't look like red is going to block the shot, the yellow on blue, so she should have a clear shot. Sonia directing traffic, but she's realised that it's not wide anyway, so she's walking off now. So Judy, hopefully you see that yellow ball come flying through the screen and hit blue in the centre.